Hey, hello everybody, back again this evening with Dave, Trinity 4 and the Hat Fit
The
channel.
real hat fits.
The real.
The real Hat Fit. Sorry, the real Hat Fit. So that's Jack and Lisa.
Hello.
Hello.
And Andrea is here as well. So there's a party happening here.
Hello, my brothers and sisters through all over the world. It's Jack. Hello. After 2 months of resting, we finally get the energy back. So I miss activism so much that I just can't explain to you, all of you guys. I read all the chat, so big love and big thanks to all the chats. I saw all the comments. Oh man, it was so amazing, so powerful. So thank you guys. I love you. I love you all. So in these 2 months, I miss the activism and everything. I was sure that I'm gonna, in these 2 months before I come back in England, that I'm gonna settle out my car and stick it. But unfortunately, I lose my business. So when I come back, I was a little short to do in 2 months to stick my car, who is prepared just for that. It's a special car. So I was like disappointed, when I recognized that I'm not gonna go in England back with my car. So I was thinking about it, and I was talking with my parents, and then my parents says, my mother and my father, look, you have the car. We don't need it. It's registered. Registered. I think 5 more months until June or July, I think. So they say, do with him whatever you want. So stick the car. And bam, idea comes. So we didn't have the money that we buy the sticks. So I decided to just buy this black stick, green one and red one. And then in last month, I made the stickers. I made the signs. There's no pictures, but it's all written in 3 colors. So in 1 month I made it, and now it's finished. Oh, and I'm so pleased because again I am noticed. Because after 2 months and a half, when I was on Global Euro tour, it was like normal for me that everybody watch us when we drive the van through the cities. So after 2 months and a half, when Jason pick up us in London, when we came one day before at night, and I sit in the normal car, and then we go to grab something to eat, and it was so strange. The first guy don't look, we crossed the second group, nothing, and then I realized, oh man, I'm not sticked. I'm not recognizable. I want to be recognizable. I'm not ashamed of the truth. I want to, everybody knows it. So that's why it was disturbing for me that I go back in England with no stick car. So now we have it. I think it's quite awesome what you can do just by your own, not the machine. So let's go check it out, our new car. It's our new car. Yeah, it's car of the truth. It's the community's car. It's a car we don't give a fuck if they do whatever they want because it's worthless. It's not. It's very cheap car, but with it, I had a vision, so let's go check it out. Ta-da-dum. Bam. And this is our car. And let's go through the side. Okay. Trinity 4, of course. My lovely brother. All three of you. I miss you very much, guys. I miss activism with you, Dave. I love you. See you soon. Research. Space is fake. God is real. Love is real. What we have here, it's our Jason, of course, which without him we would do nothing. So I love you, man. I love you so much. Thank you for everything that you did. Paul on the plane, of course. The same to you, man. I love you. Such an awesome guy. I'm sure that we're gonna see you again. Jaren, of course, we meet also. I love you, man. All the work you do, man. All the time. Thank you very much. Lifting the lid, of course. Every Friday. Special show, special music, special guy. I love you, man. Love you. Keep on rolling. Rob Skiba, of course, we gotta do Rob Skiba. He's the man of the Bible. Simon, I love you, man. I love you, man. Simon Moon Family United, yeah, Karen, how am I? I watched Karen a lot. She's an amazing woman. Karen, I also dream you. I dream you once, 1 year ago, I think, or 1 year and a half. I dreamt that I meet you when you go walk. You were walking somewhere, and I passed with my car, with not this car, with my car, who is not ready yet. And I see that it's you, and I pick you up. It was amazing, man. So yeah, thank you very much for all the work you do. Brian Stanley, yeah, the man of the Mandela effect, yeah, and a lot of other stuff. He's live all the time, like Russian says. So brother, keep on going. Nathan, what can we say about Nathan, huh? The guy who has the most followers so far, the guy who is an activist, the guy who's cruising around, man. You're fucking awesome, man. I love you, man. Keep on rolling, man. We're gonna nail it this year. Murphy, the Murphy 25, allegedly Dave. Wow, man, such an honor in one way. I share a bet with you, man. With how many guys you can say that you share bet? So yeah, thanks for all the work you do. Love you very much, man. Oh, here we have Lisa. Say hello, Lisa. How are you doing? Good. All right. So here we are done, and here we have, of course, my lovely Adam Iron Rail Media. My lovely, such a special soul, special person, special love, man. I love you so much. But you already know that I do. Here we also have Indiglow. I saw you, man. I watched you a lot. You are awesome, man. I learned a lot about the loss. It was very helpful for me here. So I managed to take care of a bunch of things. So thank you very much, man. You are a Taurus like I am. We are the same year, 78. Just a few days. I think I'm the 1st of May and you are, I don't know, 4th or 5. So a few days. Just so. Keep on rolling, my man. I love you. I saw you in the chat also, yeah, that you came when we were in Globe Live Euro Tour. So thank you for all support. Oh, let's see the back. Let's see the back. Government and NASA lies. Big Bang is a lie. Evolution is a lie. Research, oh yeah. We are divine beings of love. Of course we are. UK 2222. Thank you for all your clips, for all your work. Now, when we somehow struggle to do the film on our own, now we see how hard it is to make such a clips that you did. So thank you very much, man. Again, I love you so much. Keep on rolling. Oh, of course, ODD TV, ODD. I love you, man. I love your music. I love your really, man. You're an awesome guy. So keep up the good work, Globebusters. Oh man, Globebuster Bob. What can we say about Bob? Special show every Sunday. Special show, really special show. Very deep, very multiple subject. Very awesome guy. I hear just the best things about Bob. So I love you, man. I love you, man. Really. So keep up the good work you are doing. Let's go from the side. Moon landing is a hoax. All right. NASA lies and takes our money. Okay, this is awesome. But in front of the NASA, it will say ESA also. So it will be ESA and NASA lies and takes our money. And research, of course. So let's go here, from behind. Oh, Santos Bonacci. Who doesn't know Santos Bonacci? Huh? This is the man, I think, yeah. They were most of, and the one of them was, of course, Santos Bonacci. Santos, man, I love you. I love you so much. I wish you all the best because I know that you are struggling. But I know that you are awesome guy, man. You give us, you know, your work, your 40 years old work you do, and you pass it on us. So thank you very much, man. Thank you very much for all the things that you do. I love you. I love you. Crow 777. Crow. Yeah, Crow also. Crow is everywhere. He has like, now he has like 200 shows already, I think, on his radio with Jason. So both of you guys are amazing. Amazing work that you do. Amazing. And the moon clips and everything that you do, and so many times. So long, like Santos. Really, thank you, man. Keep up the good work. I love you guys. I love you guys. Mark Sargent, the biggest shield in our community, huh? The guy who's called shield, I don't know, or troll, I don't know what, of most of them. Yeah, Mark. Oh man, and he's what? A Taurus. He's a Taurus like me, Mark. I love you, man. Best guy in the world. Awesome guy, really. And thank you for all support also, man. Without you, we sure couldn't made it. Thank you very much, man. Dieter, deep inside the rabbit hole, David. Oh my God, David and your app, man. Your awesome clips, your awesome 2, 3, 5, 6 minute clips. And then this app. It was so awesome to be in the street with this application. Oh my God, you really don't have to talk too much to explain. With showing, you can rest a little and smack also. So thank you, man, very much for this application and all the work you do, and you're fucking fearless. So I love you, man. I love you. Keep on rolling. Epicor. We have Epicor here. We know what Epicor is. The real measurements, the real tests they do, and everything else. So I didn't put Karen B. It's here, also with FE Core. Karen, I hope you will not be disappointed. So FE Core, yeah, awesome work that you do, guys. Everyone in the community. I love you all, man. I love you all, guys and girls. I love you all. Here we also have Global KO UK connection from the flyer that you can research. Here we have 153 news. It's awesome site. Instead of the YouTube, maybe it's a website by Russian Wits. I saw this site. Russian Wits is also there, and bunch of many other guys also. It's a good site, very good site. It's you have a little more work that you plug in, that you do account, but once you do it, you are in. You know, you are protected more than in YouTube or anywhere else. So awesome, guys. I hope this is gonna go on. And of course, I love you all. Douglas, my man, I saw you a couple of times. We meet each other, we hang each other. Thank you for the book, man. I didn't have time yet to read it, but I will. Thank you for all the things you do. Thank you for all the support you did in the tour. I love you, I love you, I love you, man. And what else is here? Oh man, it's Marty Leeds. It's Marty Leeds 33. It's Marty Leeds 33. This is the second guy. Santos was the first, but Marty is the second guy. Those two guys are the guys who I learned the most. So Martin, oh my God, I love you, man. Yeah, Matt is the truth. Matt is gonna set you free. Matt is gonna, oh my God, open your mind. You're gonna see more. You're gonna think more. You're gonna see logical more. Oh my God, it's gonna open your head, if you want it or not. Just go in the numbers and you will see. Marty, man, I hope I meet you one day. Because I love you so much, man. All the work fucking you do, man. You're awesome. You're really awesome, man. I love you, really. I love you. I love you. Thanks for all knowledge. Thank you very much. I love you. And the front. Frontier base, frontier. Okay, frontier water doesn't bend. Sun and moon are local. Of course, they are yin and yang sign, and here we have from the both sides. It's mirrored, of course. Earth is flat. Earth is flat and stationary. Yeah. And here in the front we have. Who doesn't know this guy? Who doesn't know Russian Wits? Who doesn't know it? Everybody does. Man, I don't know. You are one of the men or women who are the longest time fighting for the truth. Awesome, man. Awesome what you do. I learned a lot of you, of course, like we all did. Thank you, man. Thank you for all the struggle you do, for all the fight you put in, man, for the truth. I think now we are on these doors when everything is gonna come to us, everything that we deserve. So thank you, man. I love you so much, and for sure I hope one day we meet you. Truth will set you free, of course. 3+1 is 4? Yes, it is. Martin, is it? FIMEX. Tražimo krivinu. FIMEX. Čovječe, šta da ti kažem? Ha? Šta kažeš? Prvo kažem ti, šta misliš? Ha? Na sprednoj smo haubi. Na sprednu sam te haubu ubacio za sve naše Jugoslavane, Slovence, jer imamo ih mi svuda po Europi. Jer sada idem malo, kroz mjesec dana idem za Englesku i mislim da imamo po cijeloj Europi. naše ljude tako da može da te vide bilo kuda. Tako da, evo, baš fino, a? Mislim da će biti baš awesome. I love you, man, of course, and all the guys behind. Also, Moke, you know, Veso, Gile, Mambus, Elephant, the girls, oh my god, it's so many. Thank you all, guys. Hvala vam svima. Volim vas puno, momci, volim vas puno i vidimo se. O ja, vidimo se. Now we have it all just on the roof. I love the roof. I love the roof. Really, I love the roof. The roof is awesome. The roof is awesome. Let's go take a look. So we have here. Globe is a big lie. All right. It's it. We'll show like this maybe. It's awesome. A big lie. It is a game of lies. All right, and then the other side, wake up and unite. So, here we have conspiracy music guru, Alex, my brother. Oh man, oof. Awesome guy, awesome guy, awesome music. You were born for this, man. I'm sure your music is so special, and your music, oh man, to Europe now when I'm going go back, oh man, it's like 2,500 miles, and I'm gonna do it all by the main roads, not the highways. So I'm gonna go through every towns, put the windows down and play your music, of course. So I don't have to talk, music will talk and the car will talk, so it will be awesome. Hardly wait. Thank you, God. Thank you, man, for all the things you do. I love you, really. I love you. Martin Litke, Martin. This guy don't have a show under 3 hours. It's amazing. It's amazing how many books, scripts, how many things this guy go through and look and everything. Oh man, awesome man, what you do. I watch you a lot also, yeah, of course. Bunch of interesting fucking awesome things. So awesome man, Martin. I love you, and I think I'm gonna meet you soon. So see ya, man. Who else we got here? Here also says Earth is not spinning. Yeah, I think so too, yeah. Roxanne, the globalist denier. All right, my darling, my sister, my lovely sister, one of the nicest girls in our truth community, or how should I say, Roxanne? Oh, sister, I love you. Without you, for sure, also nothing would happen. So you play a big part in all of this, for sure. I love you. I love you very much. Oh, let's go to the side, and I think here we have, of course, who we here? Dave Marsh and Dave Marsh. Dave Marsh. What to say about this guy? He's all the time on his camera, and all the time on the moon. So if you want to know some things about the moon, oh yeah, you gotta check it out, Dave Marsh. He knows the things. Thank you, man. Thank you for all the things you do, for all the support you give us. I love you. I love you. I love you. And this is The Real Head Fits. This is our new channel. We created the channel, me and Lisa. So this is our channel, and from this channel we gonna stream and put the clips on whatever we will do through the cities or activism or whatever we bounce through, and it will be interesting. We're gonna put it there, and some other clips also you can find already in the Real Head Fits. So this is gonna be our channel, so please subscribe, and I think we are done. Yeah, also awesome thing for me, I put here this flyers on the window from the inside. So the flyer from the first side, yeah, ta-ta. From the second side, so we have both sides. So you don't have to be, you just park the car and that's it. You park the car, put a little music and that's it. And I will film from 100 meters and laugh. It's awesome what the people, how they see it. Yeah, that's it. I think this is gonna be it. Yeah, it's gonna be it. That's it, one final picture in like this. Say bye. There's Lisa. Bye. Oh, that was quick. Are you sure? Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay, guys. Bye bye. See you soon. See you soon, all of you. Bye bye.
There is indeed. It's a bit of a small reunion for the Global Tour 2019. Our master
Yeah, because
driver.
you say you're on the car and I'm on the car.
Oh, yeah, we'll let Jack talk about that.
Yeah, we will. Hey, Jack. Well, first of
Um,
all, then, before we get into things, Jack,
Yeah.
me and Dave are on your car.
Say again?
Sorry, not Jack. Me and Dave are on your car.
Oh yeah. Okay, Dave already knew that he's gonna be on the car if I'm gonna
you
have
told
a
me,
car.
brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year, somewhere in
You,
Spain.
Karen, yeah, I already told in the clip I had made. I watch you a lot, yeah. And I dream you. I dream you once. So.
Oh,
It was very, I don't know. No, we have so many different guests, so many different subjects, so many different links you can get. So just for that is awesome, and of course it's all come with Santos Bonatti. It's like 5 years ago, of course.
You've got quite a few people on your car.
I think 30 now.
Yeah, but good for you though. Good for you that you've got all those people on there. Even if the other people don't know who they are abroad, they won't know, will they, abroad?
Yeah, it's linked. It's linked. Whatever you will click or just do a footage because today I think everyone has these phones on it. So just do a quick photo of the car, and you have in any site different channels, not just one. So
Well,
link.
what will have happened was they would have already watched the video. I'm going to stick it on before this bit plays.
That'll be helpful.
Well,
Yeah,
the video made our day.
They will have seen it. Sorry,
The video
Karen,
made
Andrea.
our day on. The video made our day on. It was Sunday, wasn't it? It's Sunday because you know we're kind of going through a fairly emotional experience currently, and then to see some of our friends pop up because you've been in hiding. Yeah, we haven't heard from you for a while, so
hibernation.
it was really nice to see you, and then to see what you've done.
See what you've done and achieved, and you
Yeah.
achieved exactly what you said you
Yeah.
were going to do, which
Yeah.
is absolutely
Yeah,
credit to you, my
not
friend.
quite,
And-
mate. Not quite. It's not my car.
Okay, maybe
Yeah, but-
okay, yeah, it wasn't your car and so on, but
But it's
still
meant to
you've
be
got-
that it's still this car, yeah, for 5 months. So yeah.
yeah, you got the flat smacker up and running, and
Yeah, it
And
is
then-
a flat smacker, isn't it?
Yeah, oh
Yes,
yeah.
indeed.
And with the music, I have the good music inside. Of course, I installed it good that it's gonna be like enough loudy when I go through cities. And I'm gonna stream, of course. I think it's gonna be quite interesting clips.
Have you done something to the sound system as well, or with this-
Yeah, of course.
standard?
Sound system is I didn't put some woofers, I don't know what, but it's quite 4 speakers, highly high. It's quite high, yeah. It's quite high. When you put the windows down, it's quite hearable.
Right. Good, and you're gonna have some of the music gurus stuff pounding
Yeah.
out, maybe a little bit of ODD.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking, you know, so many people that is this, whatever they are, or zombies or egos, who just maybe look for a second and they immediately turn away if they see some of the signs of the truth. So when you bounce the music, you can turn away, but you will hear it. The soul will hear it.
Yeah.
It will hear it. It's spreading. In my
Well,
opinion.
from our experience, Jack, and I say you and I, because we were in the van, you know, parked up quite a lot, although all of us were driving
Yeah.
along. The van was a pretty good advert,
Amazing.
and actually some of the time we could have just used that with a bit of loud music, and we did without even trying to get
Yeah.
people to stop and look. So I'm sure your car, with the stickers on it and the music is going to do the same thing. So
And I just
Quite
want to
close.
say, go on, Jack. Sorry.
No, yeah, it's okay.
I just want to say, like, for me, what you said about wanting to get out there and do some activism, it was a really special moment for me. Really, I can't tell you how much that meant to me. It was,
Thanks,
Aww.
man.
yeah, man.
Oh, man, dude, you gotta, you not, you know, this gentle, not no much. I'm also like a woman in these stages.
Yeah, I loved it.
Already,
Thank you.
when I look your clips, man. I saw the other day with the little one and everything, and with the stores, and oh man, I miss you all, guys, so much, and I
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
hardly
actually,
wait to see you.
yeah, we can't wait to see you. We only saw later on. We saw the video of our parting in Bern. Was it Basel? No, where did we? Where did they drop us? Basel.
Yeah.
And you know, Lisa was filming that because I think Jason had suggested that you live stream
Yeah,
our farewell when we left at the airport there, and we'd had such a lovely day, and you know, we chased by the police that day off
yeah,
the side in the city, and I had that really nice conversation with two young ladies that David
and the poop.
Weiss mirrored, and then yeah, we had that. We sat in the car park in you know, and just had this really great conversation with each other, and then Lisa filmed that, and as we were walking away, of course we never heard this until after, but as we were walking away, you said, "Hey, you better turn off that camera unless you want to see me crying." It was a very special moment for
Yeah.
us. So
Yeah, we have
yeah,
we feel very connected to you
yeah,
guys, and
yeah,
so you know we
Aw.
want to,
yeah.
if we can, try and support you and
Absolutely,
get
absolutely. You guys are going to be an absolutely international flat smacking phenomenon. The pair of you.
That's good, isn't
No,
it?
you all are, man. You are on the street like all the time. You are fighting. You are how many years now? You
Yeah,
are fighting. You
I
know,
know,
with
but
Andrea, we're all together. You are still in the street, man. You're still there.
well, we hoping
Listen,
we
my
we're
honor is to
hoping
you, man. My respect is to you. You know,
thank
listen,
you.
for all you and that kind of guys, you get, you know, this inspiration even more higher.
Yeah, well, thank you. Well, when we heard that you were going to do this show with Karen, we were like, well, if we can get on it, that would be awesome because we want to support you as much as we possibly can.
Yeah.
We want to give your efforts and your energy as much props and get it out there as much as we can. And we've realized, of course, that in order for you guys to do the most vital thing, which is to kind of go live in the field and stuff, we're going to have to really call on our American cousins and others around the world to push your channel, The Real Hat Fits, as much as possible. Because not only do we need to get you to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, but we also need to have. I only learned this week from Tommy, that flat fellow. But you need now to have 4,000 hours of watched content on your channel too.
On this
So
channel, yeah.
yeah. So
to go live.
to go live, in order to go live in the field, you need those two criteria to be met. And so we're calling on all people across to share this interview, to clip the bits out or to encourage others to subscribe to The Real Hat Fits on YouTube. Because Jack and Lisa need all the subscribers they can get. And if I can offer you just maybe a suggestion, is to maybe put some content on there that people content or whatever, even if it's not your own. I know you've got a little bit on there, but to try and
put this hangout on there.
Yeah, I was going to do that actually.
Because as I said, you need 4,000 hours of watched content, which is actually it takes quite a bit of time to build that up. So you need people to be watching your stuff on loop. Yeah.
But my plan is what I'm going to do. I've written a summary of the whole Globe Light tour from Amsterdam through to Leicester Square. So I'm just like putting together the images for each location at the moment. I intend to record each setup, like each country or each like stop, just like just a little introduction to what happened. So I could put that on the YouTube, and that will get some circulation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because where are we speaking to you at the moment then?
Slovenia.
Right.
It looked beautiful.
Yeah, that was a very pretty hill that you chose for your video.
Yeah, we drive like, but it bounds like parking spots and all these things, you know. You just, there it is. It's right there.
Yeah.
Right on the time.
Are you
Do you have
Hello?
hello?
Yeah.
Do you have
Hello?
dates? Do you have any dates in mind for moving on, or have you not made those plans yet?
How will go on?
Yeah,
no.
when you will leave Slovenia.
Yeah, we're gonna be on the position in England when it's gonna be the first date of activism. I think it's like 13 or 14 of March.
Okay.
It's in a month. So
Okay.
there's a plan in a month that we are there, of course.
Okay.
In England. I will see. I gotta settle some things out. If I could manage earlier, we will go earlier. But if not, then around 1 month. Yeah.
Okay.
I was really sorry to hear about you losing your business, brother. And I think that if I could say to the community, but because I assume fundraising is going to be a part of what you guys need to do going forward, we will need support with that. Have you got plans for fundraising and stuff like that?
Yeah, of course. We didn't sort it out because both of us are like in computers, you know. Especially I. Whatever you see, Lisa did, you know. I did nothing because me and computer, you already know that I am like, where are you later to kick you? That I kick you. So it's like so mind-boggling for me to go on computer to do something, you know. Stream it's different. You just click and you stream.
Yeah. Well, can I suggest that you need to get yourselves a little PayPal account set up?
Yeah.
There are other ways, also Patreon and stuff like that. I think it's essential that as you move, or even before you start moving on your tour, that you've got those things set up and that we can publish those things. I mean, I don't know if you've been listening to any of my latest streams, but in this last...
Oh, this is my plan, yeah, man.
So, yeah, because in this last 6 weeks, we have basically survived by the grace of God and by the support of people in the community.
The community.
Yeah.
And that's obviously financial and
emotional
support. And I know there are times where it feels like you're on your own, but really when you reach out, there are people out there who are wanting to see the truth out. They're wanting to hear from particular
you can see by the comments, man. You can see by the chat.
It's we through Karen's the show, we want to thank people for supporting us. It's been invaluable, and gosh, yeah, it makes your heart feel so kind of expanded, bulging. But to call on people to do the same for Jack and Lisa, to get them rolling, and to follow their journey, because it's going to be an interesting one, I'm sure.
No, you guys are an exciting.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Because I can assure you, my friends listening out there, that I, in my lifetime, I've worked very, very, very hard, at times very hard. I have seldom, if ever, met a man who works as hard as Jack. And you know what you will get from the creativity of Lisa, and the hard work and effort and energy and passion for Flat Earth from this couple is a huge amount of bang for your buck. And we are going to, the community has already benefited so much from both of your commitment and to Flat Earth and to truth. And so I could think of few better people to want to support and to encourage people to in order for us to make bigger strides in the coming year and time ahead. So please, you know, set up your Patreon, set up your PayPal, and make sure that we publicize that as soon as possible.
Yeah, man, thanks.
Anything else, Dave? Lisa, Andrea, anything else they've got to do?
No, just put themselves out
Yeah,
there.
basically that, and the plan I already had. Yeah, I already had.
I'm sure you did, but
yeah.
No, I'm sure you did.
Maybe don't go as hard as you did.
Don't kill yourself.
No.
Yeah,
that is, yeah, that is
a few more
special.
essays. A few more essays. No, I'm sure you have this stuff in plan, but I just wanted to broach the subject or the topic because I feel myself, I'm always a little uncomfortable asking people for help. You know,
for me it's the same, man. For me it's the same. I never took money, and this for me it's like painful, the same. But in this case, like you said, when you know that you are outside, that you are doing this for the truth and nothing else, and that you really need this for tank, for coffee, for this food that you need, that you get through, then it's not a problem. Yeah, I can say for the truth, yeah, you can. It will go on those purposes. Yeah.
Yeah, and we have there is a divine thing going on here. This is not like, you know, some dudes on a rock star kind of like jolly around Europe. This is like the most important thing in human history, you know. And our whole human story is almost predicated, or the lie of our past, you know, reality is predicated on people kind of being caught up in this sort of this prison planet mentality. And we need to free humanity. We're on a mission to free humanity. There could be nothing more vital than this work, it seems to me. You know, I mean, you know this, and I was saying to someone earlier on that, you know, Jack, your story about how you come to be here, you are so meant to be doing what you're doing. You were designed for this. Your purpose.
Well, then the same would be said for you and Lisa, you know, having to be on the van at the same time with the background, your background stories going on, and then you you know, finding each other and
very passionate campaign.
Yeah, and of course we were on the van, and it's very sweet. It was very sweet. You could tell that there was definitely
romance in the air.
Perhaps you could have sometimes let
Congratulations,
him drive,
by the way. Yeah, congratulations. Congratulations to you as well, Dave and Andrea, going through what you're going through.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's a bit. I'm sure it's been for you guys too, but for us it's been a bit of a roller coaster ride, and you know, and I know that Lisa, you and I, and I spoke about it a bit on the van. You know, I feel the astrological energies quite keenly, and I'm quite connected to it, and there's a lot going on at the moment. So, you know, and so it's a process of surrendering and just letting this this ride go where it takes us. And I'm sure it'll probably be the same for you guys.
I'm sure for everyone.
Yeah, yeah, for everyone.
Yeah, but I think bringing that van, that car, and adding it, I think van is still. Jason still left all the stickers on the van. I think the van's still alive. But bringing your car into the
Hey, they could have a love affair. It could
what?
be like the car and the
It's
van.
going to be double
Jack's
decker, yeah.
car and Jason's van. Don't leave the two of them together in a car park at night, late at night. No parking in any strange car parks.
But we hope to see you
Well,
soon, and we hope to, you know, to obviously, yeah, get out there together.
Yeah, as soon as we are, yeah, we are being contact. Now I have new number, so I will pass you the number and everything so we can hear. And we will trying to see each other, you know.
Definitely, we will
Fantastic.
see each other.
If it's
The
possible,
last
yeah.
time in Glastonbury.
Listen, I can come wherever you are.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to doing this uni tour as well. Are you going to be part
Awesome.
of that?
Yeah, definitely gonna. Well, we're definitely gonna try and get in on some of the dates. You know, there's so much up in the air for us at the moment. So we know where we are for the next 2 weeks, maybe, and then after that, it's still in the hands of the universe and creator to
Oh,
make
yeah, that
make
is
that
so.
make that. So we don't know. We don't know, but we would obviously. I mean, I've done a bit of activism lately, but it's not quite the same without some of the tools like fires and the car. And I mean, that's cool about the car. You can just pull it up pretty much anywhere. But what I certainly miss is the teamwork aspect of it. Because when there's more than one of you standing in the street, you kind of bounce energy off each other, and you can kind of tag team and stuff like that. So it is. I'm looking forward to doing it with a team of people again, and so we're really excited that you guys are coming back, and really excited that you're bringing all that energy and passion, the two of you in. We're excited to be part of that again. So,
Yeah, I'm
wherever.
excited too. I just I was so excuse my language, but I was fucked up that I don't
Yeah.
even
Yes, you were.
know it, that is possible in that hard way, because in the first month we slept like 3-4 hours, maybe been awake 3 or 4 hours maybe, and I was so exhausted that I just gotta go to sleep. So 1 month ago, if you said to me go on the street and say something, I would just, oh no, please leave me alone. I just can't. I didn't have energy, In this point, I feel like in some 80% of energy back. So in 1 month, it's gonna be just perfect to roll.
100.
You need a bit of rest sometimes, though, don't you? Because we often keep going, and you actually need to have a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a bit of time off to recoup and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, and also seasonally, it was, you had started to head into winter, which was, wasn't initially the plan. So it kind of took you into the time when your body was naturally saying it needs to hibernate and rest.
Exactly.
So it's a good thing that you've had time to kind of just.
Yeah, it was in the perfect timing, you see.
Yeah. And of course, March is springtime, so it's time for you to kind of.
Exactly. Time to go out. Time to when life begins.
Exactly.
Yeah, new shoots. We're gonna
exactly.
the seeds are gonna start sprouting. Because to be fair, Jack, honestly, I mean, you were irrepressible. You just kept going day after day after day, and I only did it 4 weeks, and you did 2.5 months. Let alone Lisa. So we saw when we saw you in Glastonbury the extra day, the tagged on at the end of the tour, that you were broken. To be fair, and you absolutely
London,
needed
I
this
was
rest,
broken.
and so I'm ecstatic to hear that you're at 80%, and I know that you will be at full strength when we see you again.
Mm. I hardly wait, man. Of course. This is
And,
like you said.
and of course, this time you're going to be mapping your
Own route over.
Yeah.
You won't go through Germany 5 times, I guess.
It's gonna be the first time for sure. This time when we go in 1 month, yeah, we're gonna go through Germany.
Excellent.
And
Are you gonna record your way back here and have like?
Yeah, that's my
talk to
plan.
people?
Yeah, in a way. Okay, Germany, I have like 3 highways, so I will go on a highway, but every little bigger town we will go off, and before the town begins or the city, we will plug in that we see the table. So, and then we will put some music, and we will do 1 or 2 circles and go back on the highway and continuing the road. So a little clips of the different cities with the music. That's how I see it in a way.
Excellent. So you're still going to have to pay toll fees and all that because you're going on the
No.
highway.
I won't. Germany is for free, that we know.
Okay.
There's no tolls. Austria, I'm gonna go through Austria also. Example, I'm gonna go off the highways. I'm gonna pick, as much as cities and villages as possible.
Wonderful.
Is Alexander falling asleep?
Yes.
Alexander's falling asleep. I think it's helping that he's hearing your voice, Jack. He is fond of you, and I know you're fond of him, so he'll be excited to see you again.
Yeah, I hardly wait to see.
Oh, it's just so lovely to hear. It's a family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
get
Jack.
it, that, of course.
Jack Jack got on
Uncle
really
Jack.
well. Uncle Jack got on really well with that. So he's you'd definitely be excited to see Jack again. That's for sure. Oh well, I mean, in terms of the road trip, it will be great to see some footage from that. I don't know how you guys are planning to upload that as you go. Are you going to upload the video as you go somehow? Some content as you come.
Yeah, like you said, or we're gonna like we did in some way, if it's possible through Wi-Fi, that you can publish on your channel immediately. So it will be just clip and then upper, or maybe I'm thinking the one other thing also, but I gotta contact Jason and talk with him.
Maybe if you can use his channel to go live.
Yeah, for this time, yeah, because I'm still plugged with my phone and I can go whenever live in a way through his channel.
I reckon he'll be up
So
for
maybe
that.
we can use it.
Yeah.
I reckon he'll be up for that.
Yeah. I'd let you use
Yeah.
mine, but I think he's got more subscribers. So, and he's got, people were more tuned into the kind of
Yeah,
Globe
and
Live
he's already,
thing.
we are connected with Globe Live Tour and everything. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it would be the best.
Yeah, that would be
It's
great.
perfect.
I'm
I
sure
think.
he'll be up for that.
Yeah.
He's a very generous guy, Jason. So, it'll definitely help to generate that kind of little bit of trickle of money. Don't use the the super chat, say, because that doesn't seem to work out. That money very hard to get access on.
Yeah.
But certainly the other ways of generating interest and support. And Lisa, have you done any more singing, or is it just the stuff that you've written? And also, I wanted to ask you, if you've written all this stuff, are you using Jack's photos? Because he took photos everywhere.
Yeah, I am.
That-
And I've literally been going through them today and I've uploaded about 90 of them, but I'm still going through more. So I've probably got double to go.
I know. I was thinking, because he'd hop out the van every now and again and get some great shots. I was thinking,
I know. Well, I put mine and his photos together and we're just going through the dates so we make sure we get them at the right place.
Okay.
It's taking a long time. It's been taking me all day and yesterday and probably all day tomorrow as well. So
Good. Well, it's definitely
there's that
worth.
many of them.
Yeah, but I think it'll generate a lot of interest. And hey, I know that Bob from Globebusters is a bit of a fan of yours. So hopefully you can, we can approach Bob, it's perhaps even Jeranism, something like that, to give you guys a little bit of just a quick little bit of airtime, just to push the real hat fits. Get that
Yeah.
up
Mm-hmm.
Which I have to.
Well, you've said that on Sun and Moon, haven't you?
and-
The
I
first
have.
one.
They're
And,
called
man,
By the
Say
way,
again,
the
Bob?
channel is called.
for me, it's awesome. Awesome that I'm on Karen's channel. When you watch
Yeah.
someone again, 4 years there with all the guys, with all the girls, you don't have connection, you don't have anything.
Is this your
And
first
then
time with Karen?
really, oh
Is this your first time,
Yeah,
Karen?
it is. It is.
yeah.
Ah, Karen, you popped his cherry.
Wow.
Oh, dearie me.
So well, that's a thing to challenge other channels really that are on his car to
Give
either
him a shout.
promote or shout out or even have them on. That'll be a good way of
Yeah.
of promoting.
Yeah, and a little bit of payback because you've shown a lot of people respect by
Yeah.
taking the time, and cheapers, what a job you did by cutting that all out by hand.
Yeah.
Much respect, brother. Damn. Eh?
4
I know
months,
you
man.
said you'd done that before, but wow.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, like you said, I was so exhausted. I couldn't do nothing. We just watched everything from Global Tour in a way that we saw because in the trip we couldn't. So I can do nothing 3-4 hours awake. So yeah, with coding and you can sit, you can lay down, and you can play. And you see forward, and it's more wheel, and you repair faster and everything.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm glad
Well,
you've
we're
had the time to
glad that
rest.
Jack and Lisa, but we're glad that Jack is back.
Jack is back.
Jack,
Road
you were.
again.
Just can't wait
How
again.
come?
on
How
that
come you?
road again. Say again.
How come you were in the UK then, Jack? What brought you over to the UK in the first place?
He wasn't.
He wasn't.
Amsterdam.
I
He
wasn't
wasn't.
in the
So
UK.
he just. Oh, I see. So you've met on the actual tour then.
Yeah.
Wow.
You mean Lisa?
Oh, you mean Lisa or us?
No. I know you have. I know you lot have. But I'm saying, how did Jack get involved in all this then?
Oh,
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 Jack's
Jack,
story.
tell
You
the
tell the
story.
story, brother. This is Jack's story.
Go for it, Jack.
no, I will try to be short in a way. So, uh, Amsterdam Convention was for me the triggered time. I saw it of course, on the Google, on the YouTube. I was watching Roxanne, of course, Jason, the Global Aero Tour that it begins in UK. So I see that they're gonna come in this Amsterdam Convention. So I was very, very, very happy. And I was decided that I want to go. So I go because I want to meet these all guys, and then I meet all of them. I help stick the van, and then
Wait.
Jason.
Surely, Jack, brother, you've got to tell the story of how you got there. I mean, people will just think that you just jumped on a plane and arrived in Amsterdam.
Yeah,
That's not how it happened, man. You got to
Yeah,
tell the
but-
story about your car.
yeah. That would be long story then.
All right, fair
We
enough.
have time or what? I don't know,
I-
half an hour
but-
or what?
Well, you go as long as you like, but the people need to know that you you know, it took you days, and you had to borrow a car, and how you got through there.
Yeah, you
And
can
then
go. You can go. You can go back however you want. It's so many
Yeah.
things. Yeah, it's so many things happen.
Oh,
That yeah, just with this car, it was because I wanted with my car. Yeah, I have this blue one special car who I'm repairing like 9 years, 10 years now. It's already it's prepared, but I was sure that I was going with him in Amsterdam. So I repaired him last 14 or 3 weeks like nuts. All of the time I was
Working on
beyond of the car, around the car,
Yeah.
settling the car, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So a few days after I gotta go to Amsterdam, I think it was, Monday I gotta
A few
go.
days before, yeah.
Yeah, Monday I gotta go. In Friday afternoon, I recognized that I won't be able to go with my car, that I will not be able to fix it in the time and everything else. So I was like, oh my God, no way, I wanna go. So there was this car, mom's and dad's car, who is like not in use because that is not in that good shape, so he can't drive, and mom doesn't have the driver's license. So in a way, I had this car all the time that I can use. So I decided that I'm gonna go with this car if it's possible. So I go. I decide in 15 minutes. I gotta decide what I'm gonna do. So I come to this conclusion, and then I go run. I go to my friend who's a mechanic of the car. That we go check it out what's wrong with the car, what I can fix, because it's old car. That we do that I order everything. I get everything in Saturday. Then I whole Saturday and whole Sunday I repair this father's car that I then with Igor go with my friend Igor go towards Amsterdam in Monday. And what is awesome or laughable, when we go and we came to the border of Slovenia and Austria. That's like almost 3 hour drive, and I decide to stop on one gas station more, one coffee. It is the last Slovenian coffee, and that's on. And I stop, bam bam, coffees, and Igor says, look man, wait, I will pay. I said okay, and he grabs and he searches and he just look at me and he says, oh man, you know what? I say, what? I forgot the money and the documents on the shelf at home. And I'm like, what? Oh no, please, man. That's on the border, man. 3 hours, you didn't check it out, you didn't figure it out. We stopped like 3 times before, it was like in the border. So of course, come on, 3 hours back, 3 hours back, 6 hours that you came back to the same point that you were. So like a kicker, so many forces that once, in a way,
wow.
keep me away, but I was just want to go, I was having that wish. So I have all organized each day, each country. I was going through Swiss and Austria and Belgium to reach Amsterdam, which I was having reserved 2 tickets and the tent in this facility they had there from Friday to Sunday.
But you left on the Monday or the Tuesday?
No, I left on the Monday then.
Yeah,
I think it was everything scheduled. Yeah, I left on the Monday. So when I go through all these countries, so it was Thursday in the morning when we wake up, and this day it was on schedule Belgium. That I see Belgium. I always picked some churches or some great buildings, that I'm gonna check it out. So we started driving, and it was bad weather enormously. rain, heavy rain, fog, everything. So in a couple of hours in the morning, I decide, man, in this kind of weather, I will not be able to see nothing. So I decide to just go forward towards Amsterdam. So I reached Amsterdam one night before it was convention. So I gotta pick, I gotta find out some hostel, of course, because I don't have for tonight sleep, and I won't do it in the car in Amsterdam. I arrived in Amsterdam like 9 or 10 o'clock in the evening with Igor. You know, I was just like, when I knew in the morning that I'm gonna go to Amsterdam, that I decided, okay, I'm gonna go to Amsterdam. You know what I was hardly wait to just, oh, okay, I will relax a little, you know. So I was happy. Boom! I find this hostel, the first one. I bounce in a way on the Google. Man, it was spot. It was wedding spot. I parked like almost in front of the door of the hostel in the center of the Amsterdam.
Of course you did.
When we came in this hostel, I meet this awesome guy, Cesco, who is in this table receiver that gives room away. So we connect like in 5 minutes. He saves me, of course, because he settled me the room for me and for Igor. And then we quickly decide to go out when he finish his job until midnight. So we go out this night, one night before I came in Amsterdam. Yeah. To hang out, to really meet each other. We felt each other. It is soul, of course. It's love. It's open-minded person. It's a lovely being. And then in Friday, of course, bye-bye, and I go in Amsterdam to meet all of you kind people. So then I get there. There was immediately I bounced to Gary, which I was first talk. I call him
Gary John.
Gary, yeah,
Gary John.
With the girl, Didi.
Yeah,
with Didi.
Yeah.
Both of them were there, yeah, and just punk, and she just said me immediately, "Oh, we know each other a little because I called Gary here from Slovenia that I arranged for the tickets. You know, I found his number on the website for this convention. So he knew me a little that I was Jack, who is coming from Slovenia. So he immediately says to me if I want to meet Roxanne and Jason and all of the guys, and also, oh man, of course. So we meet. It was, of course, awesome. Beginning this bouncing, you know, when you see person, you feel the people, you feel the human who you were watching so long behind the monitor, and it's different. It's different.
So you didn't go back, and this is how you lost your business?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you know, well, no, that's not quite how you lose your business, because you given it to a friend, or you let a friend look after it or something. Is it right?
You know what? Yeah. So is that because you didn't go back because you went on the tour?
Yeah, I wasn't. Suffered? Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was a little too short. Yeah, I didn't reach it the right time. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because everything is has some attention. I mean, some everything is script, so it's gotta be for some attention. And I already see forward of this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
like that.
So there for Amsterdam, I meet all these people. Then convention was, and then what? In Sunday, it was the last day of convention. Yeah, Sunday. Jason tells me, he pulls me out of the when we sit in this hall, yeah, when convention was, I think Karen B was on it. He pulls me away. He couldn't wait, and he pulls me away. We go out, and he tells me that he lost all his drivers, that he is on this point that the van can go just back to the England, or if I could be the one who could just take the keys and drive. I offered them. I was planning to offer them, yeah, that I can that I could drive the van from, I don't know, Zagreb, Ljubljana, and Venice, my town, because my plan was I go to Amsterdam, I meet all the guys, they meet me, then I come back to Slovenia and I prepare when you're gonna come back, you know, do the trip after 1 month, you're gonna come through Slovenia and I will come prepared to meet you there and we will rock it there. So that was my plan. And also, of course, that I meet some people because I already knew that I want to stick the car. So I want to meet people.
Because you'd already helped Jason with the stickers on the van, right? That's what had happened while over the weekend, hey, at the convention.
Yeah. That was the first thing. Yeah, like you said, yeah, those stickers and yeah, we were sticking the van through Poland and yeah, few weeks.
Yeah.
It lasts few weeks more. Yeah, we couldn't finish quite in the Amsterdam hall of the van.
Yeah, but that was how you kind of really made it. I think if my memory serves me, how you kind of really connected to the team there was that you'd been really helpful with the stickers and stuff like that, and you know, so you built up a relationship with Jason and so on.
Yeah. Like you said, yeah, and for me it was like, of course it was incredible, but in the same.
And you'd already had experience of this. You already you'd already had experience of putting stickers on.
Yeah, of course, I stick stickers like 2 years, yeah, professionally, with the guy who made stickers,
yeah.
So I have experience about that, yeah. And I'm overall that kind of person, yeah. How you say it?
Just get stuck in
with the hands.
Technically,
yeah. I have a picture. I have even my first car that I had. This old one was also sticked, and it was black and yellow. Interesting.
Yeah.
My first car.
So you've done and stuck the stickers. Jason knows that you're a driver, you can drive and what have you.
Yeah. But then I know that I had a car there, and Igor is with me, my friend.
Yeah.
So Roxanne immediately says, and Jason, look, if Igor wanna go with, he can go with you. So I said, okay. I tell him you have a opportunity to go with me, or I put you on the train and you go home. But he decided to stay with me, and it was, I think, the right decision. So that was said aloud. So I was I just sticked with the car. Yeah. So in this night, yeah, I go out with this guy, my soul, my brother, my Chesko. We hang out, of course, through all night. I told him not all of the story. I didn't smack him at that time. I just told him that I get opportunity to drive the van through Europe, and I accept it, and I need for a car some parking spot. So he gives me that, yeah. He takes the car for 2.5 months. So of course, extremely happy. We arrived like in 6 in the morning in front of the camp where the van was. I just got out, approached the van, and then Lisa gives me the keys, I think, yeah. And then I recognize that I have the wheel on the right side. You know, I go on the other side, I want to get in, and I see, oh my God, man, The wheel
So
is on the right.
Slovenia, you're on the left-hand side. You drive on the left.
Of course, Europe, man. Europe
So-
here
Of course.
is all. It's just Anglia, and here, of course, is one more place that is Malta. And in Malta, I was 2, 3, 4, or 5 years ago, and I was there like 14 days. And I take rent a car, and there is all streets and car, also like in England. So I was getting used to it, because you need.
Practice.
Yeah, I had some practice because I recognized I needed like 2 days. Okay, after 2 days, I was like, I'm a local.
Your brain is
Quickly 1, 2,
recalibrated.
3, but 2 days it was a struggle. So it was in a way, in my opinion, quite important that I gained this experience before.
You're driving on the other side of the road as well, aren't you? In a car that's on the wrong side. The steering wheel.
Here I was. Like you said. You are closed. It's even worse than just England. You are. With England car in Europe, that's the worst. Or with Europe car through England. Because you are closed all the time. And you depend on.
Wow.
And you also
So you had that experience.
you got together with Lisa as well. That's really good.
But that wasn't my plan, of course not. I didn't come to seek that kind of love. I came, I came to help awake people in any kind of way, and I knew it that 4 years I can't do nothing because I'm a schmuck behind the computer. So, you recognize more and more and more and more what is happening. I was, man, crying behind the showers all the time, man. You are like bumping, what the fuck can I do? What the fuck can I do? So then, of course, when you see something like Amsterdam and everything's, of course, I was like, for my opinion, it was no one there that can change my path, that I will not go. Even if I would have to, I don't know, come through Nice to this Amsterdam, I would come, I presume. It was meant to be, for sure, because in this second when I get the keys I felt it. I felt everything, Oh man, all the life you collect these puzzles, and these puzzles, you collected all the puzzles, and you see the picture, and you exactly see why every puzzle was for.
Exactly. Well, I've got the advantage of having heard the longer version of the story. I can assure anybody listening that when I heard Jack's story, it was like, wow, man, your whole, almost like, this is what Jack would say, his life was almost preparing him for that moment and whatever comes after it, but preparing him for that moment. And he was definitely the right man for the job, in the right place at the right time to show that love, to do that thing.
And Karen, the reason I was laughing when he said he parked right outside the hostel, one of Jack's definite
skills
or superpowers is managing to find parking in the most incredible places, apart from a couple of times. But generally, he parked in the most amazing places and never got a fine.
Never, we got fines.
Yes, but they were sort of,
Maybe
in the grand scheme of things. In the grand scheme of things.
We had to pay 60 euros in Milan.
Yes, but they told us that was they told us that was cheap, because if we'd actually paid for parking, it would be more. So it was when he said he parked right outside the hostel
in central
It's
Amsterdam.
like, of course you did, Jack.
And Amsterdam's not a place to find parking in either.
In fact, our final day.
Thanks for explaining that then.
Yeah, our final day when in was it Switzerland?
Yeah.
Our final day in Switzerland, we parked right on the market. I think other than for Lisbon, it has to have been the most
really good central.
Yeah, central
we
where
had.
the van and everything was part of the activism. So yeah, Jack is definitely the he's got a super skill when it comes to parking.
Because also he's got a lot of courage, and he's a flat smacking monster. He doesn't give a fuck what the authorities say.
No, actually, Jack, I remember you saying to me on the van, it's not about courage. You have no fear because you know that you're doing this work that you're doing is meant. So you have no fear. So that's why you take these chances or find these spots or whatever and don't worry about it.
Yeah, they are not. They're not. You just see the best spot. Oh, it's over there. You don't see if it's possible to park. You just see the spot. Oh, it's manageable for a van. Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were amazing parker.
Yeah, I think Berlin, not Berlin. Munich. Where were we? That one German city where we just parked right outside the square that we were at, and we were like, and the guy was like, "You're gonna get towed from here." Yeah, you're gonna get towed from here, and we were like,
we were parked,
Munich, Munich, where we were alone.
Parked opposite a police station.
And it's like, oh, we're just gonna do it, and
Actually, I think as part of your channel, you should do Jack's parking spot. Alongside your activism, you should every now and again you should intersperse some pictures of the
Jack
amazing spaces that Jack, and of course you've got to really, because that van was huge to park.
Huge, a monster.
So you got a nice small car, so I bet you can squeeze into some interesting parking spots.
Oh, now, Now I'm so more flexible. Oh my God, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, even now I don't know yet. We just drive here, of course, but it's different when you go on the road, on the big cities. Here are like, these villages, more villages, I should say, one or two little larger cities, capital cities, and that's it. It's all hilly here.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, you coming on to the tour was like the perfect, because as you said, you were sitting at home, feeling frustrated that you weren't able to contribute to what was going on in the world, and then all of a sudden, the universe moves and the clocks turn and the gears fall into place, and you're in the perfect position and have the perfect skill set to deliver, a fantastic contribution to this truth.
To deliver first time in your life all your capabilities you have. In each and every point you need one capability or one strength.
A skill set.
Here you need more. Here you need all of it. So that's why it's come together. You see all of it. Oh my God, this was for this. This was because of this. This happened because of this. Oh my God, I'm here. So when you have this, when you see this, of course, then that you are sure that you are on the right way and you have the signals and everything. So of course you're gonna push it. I want to push it more and more because I feel it. So I'm gonna feel it when I'm gonna do something wrong, or if I'm gonna go too high, or I don't know, I'm gonna feel it. So as long as I don't get bad feeling, I'm gonna push it, or I'm gonna go towards this way, of course, because we felt it every second in the tour that I didn't feel bad, not even a second, that I'm going out to try to woke people up.
Do you know, Jack, that resonates so deeply with me. I can't say I never felt bad, because I think, I feel like I've had to confront some of my darkness or demons or fears along the way. But I also, we've been pushed along this journey by how we felt. And there have been times when we could quite easily have given up, and we've just felt like there was we were being called to carry on. And so we've had to feel our way through this experience.
Yeah.
And still today, as we sit here, you know, we're still feeling our way forward, and it still feels to Dave and I like it's the right thing. You know, and like you said, you know, you get these little, I call it joining the dots. You get these little dots and you realize, yeah, I can see that means that's connected to that, and that had to happen for that to happen. And sometimes it needs you going through it and then reflecting on it to see the picture. But certainly as we're moving along, which is why I think it's so important to sort of be present, and not you know, not stuck in either the past or the future, because actually that's where you feel what you need to feel, you know, along the way. So yeah, I resonate deeply with you saying, you know, it's all meant, and everything's led up to this exact point. Elisa, you didn't even have a passport when you were going over to Europe, so yours is also a process of you know, things having to happen for you to be still on the van in Europe, and then meeting Jack.
Yeah, I pushed everything to get there. And
Yeah.
I think we were in Liverpool, and I thought, well, if I do want to go to Amsterdam, I need to get a passport. And I know that, originally the van was going to go through the UK and then immediately to Amsterdam, and we had a 2-week gap. Well, I didn't know I was going to have that 2-week gap. So I just searched around the country to see what days we were doing activism, where there was a passport office, and I found one in Liverpool. So I booked the appointment in the morning, went there, and then like paid to get it the same day, and then I went back there at the end of the activism at Liverpool, and so I got the passport within a day.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's fantastic, because you probably, yeah, you weren't intending to do the Europe, or were you always hoping to?
Well, I mean, I definitely intended to go. I thought I would do some of it if I could, but actually after the and I definitely wanted to go to the Amsterdam convention for sure, and I thought I'd do some of it. So actually I booked a flight to come back from Poland, so that was my intention. I thought I would just do a week of the tour. And the reason I thought I'd do it for a week, well, one of the reasons, is because I was so exhausted after doing 2 weeks in the UK. I was literally so exhausted and so stunned that it was like my head was spinning, and I'd had so many conversations, and every night I was awake after having conversations with people on the street thinking, did I say that right? Maybe I need to research that again. And what about what that person said to me? And I was like, it's so mentally overwhelming, especially as I was in the UK and I was having a lot more in-depth conversations because there was no language barrier and I wasn't filming. So I was leafleting like crazy for 2 weeks and having conversations non-stop as much as possible, as much as I was approached. So when I stopped, I was like totally and utterly like knocked out. And I thought, I really can't see myself getting to Amsterdam even. Never mind doing the tour. I was like, I was pushing myself to make myself do it. And so and then suddenly like Jason said he was leaving on a Wednesday and it was a Tuesday. I thought, right, okay. So I thought I better get my act together then. And then I thought about I'd intended in between that 2-week gap to write a kind of booklet called Global Eye Questions and Answers, but I hadn't got round to it. So the day before, instead of like packing, I thought, right, okay, I've got 1 day. I think I had 2 days actually, but then the last day I spent packing. So I wrote within 24 hours. I wrote a booklet, Global Eye Questions and Answers, so that I could hand it out to certain people in the street that were interested. So, but also so it would be clearer in my head how I would answer all the most basic questions that people ask. So I managed to like write that within 24 hours, and the next day I printed it out, and then I think the same day we left. The next afternoon we left. So
you were in the van. You drove over with Jason.
yeah, Jason and Roxanne.
Okay. All right.
You,
You just
like
never got off.
Jason,
Yeah, they Jason let me know the day before that he was going. Yeah.
no, that
Wow.
he before Jason came to the Amsterdam and Roxanne, they already knew that they don't have a drivers.
Yeah.
Yes,
That
Yes.
yes.
probably is gonna end, but they still just go because of the Roxanne in that point. I see it that way, because Roxanne was the one who was in a way uh, waiting for some miracle to happen or something.
Yeah, credit to them both. You know, I think
Yeah.
Jason particularly took a big risk taking the loan out on that van, and putting himself under a huge amount of pressure.
Yeah.
I know Roxanne was putting her family life on hold and so on. It was one of those things that Jason felt like, I just need to take this step. I don't know that, that's faith, that's trusting.
Well, it's that leap of faith, isn't it? It's that leap of faith that we all have to take, I think, along the way. When you believe, like you said, you feel it, so you've just got to kind of run with
Yeah.
that. And
Yeah, but
I think
it's not just, feel it. It's so hard to explain because it was unnormal for me,
yeah,
in a way. I managed to drive. I managed to so many nights I didn't sleep. I begin like I didn't sleep through all night, and I just go in the morning and I stop driving towards Belgium and so on. So this energy that I had like 1 or 2 hours, and I had enough if I was sleeping or nothing, uh, because I was a driver first 4 years in my career, and I know these points because I was driving like 16 hours per day, and I was um, a lot of time I reached the point when just when eyes are going to close. You can do nothing. Like in this cartoon net in Tom and Jerry, you gotta put some stick or I don't know some. It's just you can't handle it. You gotta stop.
Yeah.
And uh, practically through this you see all these energies. You get through people or higher power. I don't know where.
yeah,
I don't know where that I was capable of this 2.5 months on this kind of schedule.
yeah.
Because even now I am 80%, but if you tell me now, come on, let's do it again now, I would tell you, oh, man, I need a little rest. I need a little rest for that kind of.
Yeah.
You were driving late, 4, 5, 6 in the morning. You were still driving.
Yeah.
All through the night you were driving.
Yeah.
I mean, this
yeah.
is Jason did set you a crazy, or himself, or whoever he thought was going to drive, a crazy schedule of driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just drive, and I couldn't reach my hours, from the beginning when they was with us. I always had, in my mind, okay, next stop I gotta reach sooner. I gotta be there faster. I want to stream. I want to begin to stream at noon. As soon as possible. It was at noon, so I want to start, but it was not. I think not even once, or maybe once. So you always, search this time, search this. You just see this next day, man. I got it. You gotta reach this point. You gotta reach these miles. Of course, it's gotta be through night. If you wanna, in some peaceful way in the morning, come into the city and check your route and set up and find parking spot. And you always come in capital cities. You will never come in villages. So all of that, yeah, I think we had so much support that this really this is amazing in every step, in every step. So small steps. I saw that we had like for example, I can take for example this Warsaw, Poland, with this laundry, where we have like this, oh my God, traveling just
store to store to restaurant for this change because it was all on this change for cleaning the
coins. You need
clothes.
coins for them.
Yeah, you need
washing
coins,
machines.
and it's very hard to get coins in Poland. So, however, I had the first time it was just one man there, and it helped me to to set up because Oli was in Poland, to set up these washing dryers that they can start to wash our clothes. And then the second time, when we got to dry the clothes, I had there was some other guy, because we struggled like, I don't know, 1 hour, because of course they already left, all the others. So then was this guy there. He immediately helped me, like he sees that I was putting on like 10 zetels, which is like, I don't know, 2 or 3 euros in euro money. And it swallow it, and the machine doesn't work. So I see, okay, I see the other one on the other side, and it's quite it was quite close the deal for one customer. So I said, okay, I'm gonna just put over there, and I don't give a fee for this 10 zetels or whatever. And this guy sees that, and he says to me, no, I see what you're doing. I will call the servicer that he will give you money back, no? And I said to him, oh my God, man, no, it's okay. For 2-3 euros, I don't care. And I am on the rush. Of course, also, we are on a hurry, so I don't have time now, 1 hour on how long to wait this guy to come to give me 10 zetels. But he just, no, he turned the telephone. He called 3 numbers. First number, nothing. Second number, nothing. I tell him, it's okay, man. No, he calls third number. He gets third number. He gets this servicer guy, and the servicer guy comes in like 7 minutes, and he gives me 10 zetels. And then I was like this, standing with 10 zetels, and I was like, oh my God. Of course, I didn't get in coins, in paper, 10 zetels. Immediately I said, the guy, please, can I buy you a drink, or I don't know, a coffee, or I don't know, whatever you want. Nobody wants nothing. The first man, the other man, nothing. In the store, we had a problem. Immediately, this Polish guy, remember? This Polish girl in the register. No, some Polish, we didn't understand. Immediately, someone in the back answers, yeah, I know. I will translate you. Look, this is what they want. Or more powerful for me, it was, of course, this one, when I was searching you guys. You remember? It was Valencia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when we were, yep.
It was Valencia. When we get lost, you got the Google, the dongle.
We had the dongle, and so you couldn't. You had no.
Me and Andrea, I was cut off with the number, and Andrea also couldn't. We couldn't reach you by phone.
Yes.
I was sure, of course, this first hour and a half that I will find you, but in hour and a half I didn't find you, so I come back. Then we recognize that we can do nothing to sort it out. So the only way it was, I remember that I can go again to one bar, something to search Wi-Fi signal, that I can go live, that I can see maybe then where you are, and I ask someone. Okay?
Yeah.
So I decide that, and I go boom, 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 and it was not in the beginning. That's why I didn't come back then from Andrea, because I was already, I don't know where. When I reached this bar, that it was like Wi-Fi sign, that I was sure that it's a Wi-Fi signal inside.
Wi-Fi. Yeah.
So I go inside, man. It was just one bartender and this old guy sitting there drinking coffee. And I approach, of course, okay, give me one black coffee, and please a signal for a Wi-Fi if it's possible.
Yeah.
So she little understand me, but she understand me. So she give me the Wi-Fi. She takes me the phone, and she picks she writes the password on it.
bam, bam, bam. I linked to the Wi-Fi. Then I get to the, I go to the JSON channel, and Lisa didn't, or it didn't bounce. I didn't found the live streaming of Lisa.
Yes.
So, oh my God, what the fuck? What? They would be streaming. What the fuck is going on? So I remember, okay, I'm gonna click you, Dave. So I go Trinity 4, bam, bam, and I see you, bam, immediately. Well, there in this train station or what it was,
Yeah.
and you were
Valencia
just
North.
cruising around, man. Just this time you were cruising around, that you were showing area and the floors. You remember the floors were like special made, special made. Some how to say it? It was not just
Was
some
it a
rock.
pattern or something?
Yeah, some patterns were on it, you know, on
Yeah.
the floor there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were just cruising there, and I was like this. Oh my God, where the fuck is this now? And this guy was right beside me, and he asked me, "Hey, what's wrong?" I said, "Huh, I gotta find this location." And he just looked at the phone and he said, "Oh yeah, that's Maria Plata." Or no, it was some.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Valencia North Station or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. I know where there is. Oh, so one guy. There was one guy, and we know
Wow.
that in Spanish, people will not just approach you, will not just help you if they will not feel you. I say so. They gotta feel you that they want to so,
Yeah.
or are they just so meant to be there? Or I don't know what is it, but something is on it. I'm sure, because it's like, you know, click, 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 click.
Yeah.
Of course,
Bang.
then he asked me, of course, you gonna go with car? Yeah, of course. I said no, I'm gonna go walk.
Walk.
Yeah,
Oh
by
man.
foot. Yeah, I'm gonna go by foot. So he says, "Oh my God, I'm gonna give you, look here, go this way, and then right, left, and then ask someone." So I asked like 4 times that I reach you guys. But
Wow.
because of
Wow.
this guy there, and you know, and it was just in the right moment, because it was already dark, and you were like 2.5 miles away from the square we should be.
Yeah, because we'd had a terrible day at Valencia.
Yeah.
We struggled. We went to about 4 or 5 places. We were with Howard Stirrup that day, and because he obviously could speak Spanish, and he was asking people and stuff like that, and we were, oh no, this isn't working. We go somewhere else and stuff. And we, of course, we were meeting Martin and Julie that day. These fantastic couple from England who would who'd taken their annual holiday in Spain so that they could join the tour.
Amazing.
And then of course we knew we were unlinked from you guys. So that you found us, you're again an example of Jack being amazing.
And I read you in the chat, of course, then that I see you now, but and Jack is here and I'm coming. I wrote in the chat, but of course you were just you didn't see that time in the chat.
Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah, but it all comes together, you know. However, we were separated. However, we have to, you know, skip something, or I don't know, go to some birderies, you know. It was just always was like.
Wow, man. Yeah, well played, and that's a great story to remember. I'd forgotten about that, but yeah, because there were a few hairy moments, you know, trying to find each other and so on. But that was a classic, catching the live stream and being able to see. Because I suppose a lot of the time it could have been just me talking to people, but because I was filming a little bit of the area around, it just fit into place. As you say, everything clicked. The right person was standing next to you in the right coffee shop.
No, I think what Jack's trying to say is that actually he thinks that again there were people there to help him, and it was some divine
intervention
or support or plan to keep things going. And maybe I think sometimes there's a bit of a sense of humor going on when it comes to things that are happening. You know, if I go by where we've ended up staying now, you know, I'd say to Dave, what I would do for bath and a fire, and we've got a bath and a fire, but we're in a
stable.
stables that can sleep well.
50 or something.
Definitely more than was on the van.
Yeah.
That's for sure. In fact, there would be no problem. The probably Amsterdam Convention being held here.
Yeah, you could hold a whole convention here. Probably even the American.
So I think that the universe has a pretty good sense of humor sometimes. So
yeah, and I think it's important to reflect for people listening that you forget when you move around your own city and stuff, and you've got language, you've got the same language as everyone around you. It's quite easy to find someone who's going to be able to help you find where you need to go. But when you're in some of these European countries, English is no help at all. You know, there's people, you know, like in France and those small villages, you know, there's places where people do not speak English, and you can't just go, can you help me with this? You don't realize how little English can help, you know, how little English people speak. So for you to find us, and, you know, for us to get lost in a situation where we didn't have Wi-Fi because none of our phones were connected to the local networks. We were typically relying on this dongle, and there was only the one dongle between all of us, and we happened to have it, so we could run the live stream, which meant that Jack and Andrea, who were on the van, had no connectivity with us. So
and what else? There was the most squares of every city, in my opinion. Every 50 or 100 meters, there was some square.
Yes.
In this.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because I know, because I was must past 70 squares when he describes me.
Wow.
Where to go.
You have the patience of a saint, though, that you hold it together. Man.
He really does. Yeah. He did come back to the van sort of at a loss, really, weren't you, Jack? You were kind of at a loss. But yeah, you managed to find them, and I think what you're trying to say is that, you know, these people just appeared and helped you, and part of that, I think, is your energy that you give off. You know, I think you really are. You have to be one of the nicest human beings I've ever met, and I mean that. I mean that honestly. Honestly, you.
The same to you guys.
It really was an honor to spend the time in the van and to get to know you, and yeah, I think that you and Lisa going around and spreading some of the truth and your love and your energy is going to be some interesting viewing, but some you know, certainly an energy in itself. So yeah, we only wish you the best.
Yeah,
really.
And your English got better and better, and your delivery got better and better. And I mean, for me personally, as someone who's kind of like trying to take the message beyond flat Earth and into sort of the spiritual aspect of this, is I felt your journey to where you felt more comfortable on tour to be talking about some you know, on the street, about some of the more deep stuff about, you know, what this is all about. So I really appreciated that from you.
I think I remember there was an occasion, I think we were in San Marino, you were having a conversation with some Italians, and it was really interesting. It just shows that sometimes it's not about the language, it's about the information you're giving. Do you remember that? And you were kind of, you were obviously, you know, didn't have full English and they didn't either, but yet you managed to get the message across. That was the time that we had the ESA then.
ESA.
ESA
Those guys.
Yeah. But it's, you know, sometimes it's not necessarily having the words, it's just having the right intention behind the words.
ESA, European Space Agency. I asked them, so what's your proof you live on a spinning ball? The sun going over my head. That's the ESA's answer. Unbelievable. But yeah, you would, I mean, that was just driving in San Marino, driving that van in San Marino, you were already earning a huge amount of respect. think Adam slashed his hand open that day, and he nearly threw up on the gondola going up the cable car going up the hill.
Yeah.
He was so frightened.
One
You are a
bonus
little
to the
friend,
little
my
car.
lovely Adam. Yeah.
Yeah.
One bonus to having the car and all the stickers on it is you won't have to carry the
cannon.
the cannon.
Oh.
You won't have to pull the cannon.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. But I have the old banners. Jason, I asked him if I can take him, so Jason gave me the old banners. So I
Oh,
have these
wonderful.
2 old ones, you know. And I'm thinking about it that I would do some construction that I would have it like for sale, you know, that is from the both sides, just one construction in the middle. That is not
Yeah.
like 4 meters long, that is just 2 meters, but it's from the both sides.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I
Double
mean?
up. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
double
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Maybe, yeah. You don't need
Yeah.
such a kind of construction, you know,
Yes.
that you need some kind of bazooka or that you can put it in the car.
Well, you could always ask Dave Murphy or
Yeah.
Adam to come and just
Carry
carry
cannon.
the cannon for you. They
Yeah.
really loved that role.
Yeah. Was it Venice our first day? With Venice, we nearly killed Dave Murphy, didn't we?
Oh,
Because he had to
yeah.
he carried that cannon for about 5 hours.
This speeding backwards with all this sheep, with all these people. Oh my God! With all these minutes, oh my God!
To get him to the airport.
Like tense, you know, tense. But it was tense like from 5 a.m. You know, because we are so on the street. When we set up there, it was awesome, awesome spot, and we had awesome conversations, and we were on it. And Merv was the one who was, oh my God, man, it's 5 or how much? We gotta go, man.
Yeah.
We gotta catch a flight, you know. But again, it was just that it should be.
Can I
because we had to
just,
get.
Can I just break in? We've been going for nearly an hour and a half now. Just letting everybody know.
Shut up.
Well,
Without
I mean,
sounding too much of a party pooper.
Hey, yeah, okay, that would be nice.
Well, we can reminisce. Yeah, we could reminisce for hours. But that's cool. I mean, I guess the story of how Jack came to be on the van, and then play the role that he did, and then of course the love interest that developed over time, and it may even have been the story you were talking about in Poland, where, if I'm not got it wrong, it was like you guys had a really late night laundry session. It was over a period of time, you guys, your sort of love affair started to build up, and that, guys, is a book. I mean, there's such a wonderful story to be told about how all of that kind of came to pass. I don't know if there's anything you want to add on that, Lisa or Jack, about how that happened, but it was wonderful.
Yeah, it's quite a story. Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't want to.
When you're ready, only when you're ready.
Yeah, we're all waiting now. Everybody's waiting.
Well, I've just done a Global Euro Tour summary, but if I wrote a summary on that, that would be another story altogether.
Yeah. Perhaps we just let it unfold a little bit further, and we'll be watching.
Poor people.
Enthusiasm.
Well, I'd like to tell one short anecdote about Venice. Sorry, not Venice. Pisa, and we finished up at the Pisa. Adam had a really good session there. We were with Nora, still doing the Italian. We'd been freed in Rome, I think the day before, or 2 days before that, and we're leaving the area, and we end up, I pull out the megaphone and end up and start, as we're walking down past the Leaning Tower, I'm La Terra Piata, and carrying on, and we attract the attention of a few people, who then we have these 2 really great conversations, one with an English guy and one with a couple that were from Peru or somewhere. They were like, "You gotta come to Chile, and you got to come to South America and whatever. And I'm filming all of this conversation with Adam and myself and this guy and these, and as I finish filming, I swing the camera around, I pan the camera around to go, yeah, wasn't that a great conversation? And my eye catches Lisa and Jack cuddling. And I'm like, whoop, the camera's not going that way. Because I knew you guys didn't want the world knowing, or the people watching, knowing that you guys were an item at that point in time. So I spared you there.
Yeah,
but
the
one day,
key.
you've
Yeah,
got to tell the story.
yeah. It was because look, it happened. We didn't, not even Lisa, not even I. We didn't expect it. So we didn't want it, to show it there in camera and I don't know what, because we both know that we are not there for that. That we are on the street for the truth to spread among the people, and we didn't want to confuse the truthers in a way.
Yeah, I appreciate. I
Because
respect
it was objective. It was this.
I respect that.
But now we can have a bit of both. We can have a bit of the
But
love
but
story.
now everybody knows.
Yeah, we can have a bit of the love
No.
story or the emotional.
Say again, Jack.
The Globers don't know.
There's so much that they don't know. So we'll introduce them to the truth eventually.
It's been really great, even just listening into this conversation of friends reuniting.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, this is our first conversation since Glastonbury, I think. So
yeah, but Jack's not been able to move by the sounds.
I was stuck here.
Anyway, we just send you guys our love and support, and we can't wait to see the car on the road and then get to meet up with you again in person. So thanks, Karen, for letting us join in and share this with Lisa. So we'll soon, guys.
And can I just reinforce for the importance of for subscribing? If anybody's there'll be a comments section. You go or a live chat going when you replay this. So please put the Real Hat Fits YouTube channel as a link here. Please encourage people to go and subscribe to this channel if they haven't already. And
I will.
And be encouraged.
I'm going to put his video on before this as well.
Yeah, and be encouraged to be encouraged to kind of when these guys are ready and they've got the opportunity to publicize their details for PayPal and stuff like that. And please do your part, because it's fantastic to see the two of them on the road, and I know that they're going to be a massive asset to the truth that we're trying to get out to the people. So they absolutely need your support and deserve it.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Really.
Yeah. Anyway,
I love you all.
we'll say goodbye. Say goodbye off, on this hangout. But don't go, because obviously it's just I'll say goodbye to everybody else, and then you can carry on talking. Thank you so much. It was really great first hangout with you guys, and Dave and Andrea. Thank you very much. And Jack and Lisa, it's been brilliant. And we'd like we're here from you again.
Thank you very much, my sweet Karen. It was a pleasure, of course, and an honor, and awesome, that I did it first time in your place. That is for me, the best, whatever it could happen, in a way.
Yay!
Thank you very much. I love you so much.
Oh, bless your cotton socks. Love you too, Lisa, Andrea, and Dave, and the chat room. Thank you so much for listening in. I hope this has resonated with you, and a kiss to both of you and chat room. Thank you very much. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Take care,
Bye.
bye bye then.